thank you so much for making it this far. Glad you are, because you are taking an incredible step toward TikTok marketing. We are going to talk about what you should be posting based on your niche. Whether you're in photography or you're a restaurant or you're making candles, this will be able to apply to everybody. So let's get into it. The first point we want to jump into is picking your niche. This is super important because TikTok rewards users who stick within a niche. If you're consistently posting about, say, your restaurant or your photography business, then they really reward you because they know that when your audience sees your popular video, they're going to come to your page and get more content just like that. So we don't want to be too versatile. We want to be versatile within our niche, whether it's photography tips as well as photography recommendations when it comes to cameras and stuff like that, for example. So try to capitalize on things around your brand that make sense toward you so that we could actually drive new clientele from your TikTok to your website or to your Instagram, depending on where you sell your services or products. So my company, Social Savvy, a digital marketing agency, we've expanded into product photography as a large portion of our services. So for the sake of this video, our objective here is to score more product photography clients. Okay, now that we're sticking within our niche and staying within the photography, for you, it could be anything else, so definitely apply it to yourself. But what we're going to do is find some video inspiration. So when going on TikTok, we find users who are using similar hashtags to what we would be using, so definitely apply it to your niche. In my case, it would be photography tips or photography or product photography. So we would look up hashtags just like that, then find users who are getting a ton of views and a ton of likes based on their videos. So we would try to mimic their style of videos. And the key thing to know is to not necessarily copy exactly what they're doing, because we don't want to copy anyone's content, but definitely take inspiration and see the formula that they're using and try that with your own brand. So something to understand is how surprised you would be on what actually goes viral. So like we were talking about in earlier episodes with the candle scenario, there are portions of TikTok that are literally called candle talk or photography talk. And these are sub niches within the app that have a ton of users that are engaging within that niche, liking those videos. Like we talked about in episode 2, the For You page will continuously show videos that are based around that niche. Another thing to note is do not ever delete your videos. Why we say don't ever delete your videos is just because it hasn't gotten a lot of views in a week or a month. It could easily blow up at any time, especially when you're consistently posting, making similar videos, part 2s, part 3s. Maybe part 3 blows up and then people are going to go back to your page and look at all the rest of them. So don't ever delete something, especially when you know that it's a good quality video, but it might not get that traction that it deserves right away. So don't ever delete any of your videos, even if you think that it hasn't gotten a ton of likes or a ton of comments or views or anything. And then the last point we want to go into is have fun with creating these videos. Why we say have fun with it is because that kind of stuff shows through to your audience. Professional looking videos and advertisements like that, they get skipped so quickly. And you could see this based on any analytics. If you were to post a video with your iPhone in comparison to a video with a HD camera, you're gonna get less views on that HD camera one just because people on TikTok are witty enough to understand that it's an ad right away. So what we wanna do with our businesses and our brands is to create content that is very organic. So 3 points to always follow is make content that is raw, authentic, and vulnerable. Things that actually show behind the scenes of your brand or your company, because that's the stuff that'll actually get interaction on TikTok and get people engaging with you. Nobody wants to engage with an ad because they know you're trying to sell them on something, but if you get them interested around your brand, that's how you're actually going to draw more fans and followers, which eventually turns into clientele. So in conclusion, have fun with making your TikToks, making your videos, because at the end of the day, it's a fun platform, so don't think too hard when making your videos.